And immediately we learn that Toyota is straight up not around. Wow. Welcome to Monticello Motor Club. Welcome to Road and Track 2022 Performance Car of the Year. P. Cody, welcome to my first go in the GR Corolla, the most anticipated hot hatch stateside in 25 years from Toyota. This is the Morizo Edition, and that makes it even more special. All the GR Corollas have 300 horsepower, 1.6 liter turbo 3-cylinder with an all-wheel drive system, 6-speed manual, and adjustable torque split. If you put it in track mode, it goes to 50-50, but I can go to 30 front, 70 rear, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm then going to turn traction control off and stability control off, which I've done right there. The Morizo Edition also has no back seat, no rear wiper, rear windows that don't go down, which is hilarious, shorter gear ratios, no rear speakers, and it has a different suspension optimized for Cup 2 tires on some lightweight BBS wheels. It also has bigger brake ducts. They're only making 200 of the Morizo, but there will be a few thousand of the regular GR Corollas made every year. I am super excited. I've never driven this car on the street before. With a 1.6 liter making 300 horsepower, obviously not much is going to happen below 3,000 RPM. Fortunately, with the short gear ratios, that is not a problem. And immediately we learn that Toyota is straight up not fucking around. Wow. It feels instantly like a homologation rally car with incredibly precise body control, heavy steering. Oh, lift and go. Heavy steering, but really direct and precise. The shifter is nice, notchy, also very direct with a meaty gear knob. Into 5th gear, brake pedal, very firm, and really tight handling over Yump 1, Yump 2, and I'm able to get on that power super early with no understeer there. I've got my torque split favoring the rear right now, so this is more rear drive than front. All immediately, I mean, it's right away you can tell they mean absolute business, and it's a homologation level rally car. Totally different from every other modern Toyota. As I hit the red line right there, bounce off the limiter, and you can really do a hard lift and tuck that nose in beautifully, putting it into a lift-off 4-wheel slide like this, right? As I go in a little early here, the seats are really firm and supportive, but not too pinchy for a fat guy like me. Very nicely done, Toyota. The gears are spaced perfectly, both the physical gears and the shifter notches. Boom! I think I just flew this thing in the air right there. If I had to choose one type of car to drive forever, it would be a homologation level rally car, and they are absolutely not messing around. It has automatic rev matching, but I'm not using it. Fighting for traction out of that 2nd gear corner. It won't do a full on slide unless you huck it. It won't power oversteer. It's not a drift mode, it's a torque split mode like you'd get on a rally car, but like that, you can do it on the entry. This car is very exciting. So, not amateur hour, but it's going to be immensely collectible. because it is such a joy to drive. It's so limited, and it's also simultaneously so stupid. Not having a functional back seat or rear windows or rear speakers in a hatchback is the kind of thing only real collectors of these types of cars and lunatics want. There's no consumer advice for buying that kind of thing, but they'll probably be very valuable in the future. Even having not had to go on the street at all. Pure track work. I get it. The steering's a little heavier than I would like, but it's so sharp, I can't argue. The pedals are very nicely spaced for someone like me with wide feet. If you don't have wide feet, these might be a little further apart than you might like. But with wide feet like I've got, my NBs 2E, very good. The response on track. Now, I've heard from people, and I'll just slow down here just to see. Let's see what happens if I get in the power from, 2,000 instead of 3,000. No one's behind me on the track here. Lazy, lazy, lazy. Yeah, so you really got to zing the motor, and I can imagine how that might be kind of frustrating in a street car, because you're not driving around at 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 RPM all the time in a street car. You're driving around at more reasonable revs, and this thing doesn't build any boost until you're at almost 4,000. So you're probably not used to driving a car like that, and maybe you live somewhere where you can't just drive a car like that all the time. So that could be frustrating, but on the track, very rewarding. So stay tuned for when the Performance Car of the Year issue comes out, and you can see just how this thing performs compared to the other cars we've got here to test. We have an amazing lineup of cars. It's very impressive stuff, and thank you all for watching. See you later.